Hey everybody, this is Daniel Troutman, one half of the tag team for Bothersome Truth. And I just want to take a moment to talk to those who kind of question the protest that's been done in Atlanta this past weekend. First, I want to say, as a member of Black Lives Matter, I was at the protest last night on Sunday night. There was a great atmosphere, disciplined people. The marshals of the protest did a great job keeping everybody structured and orderly. I saw people coming together of all backgrounds. I saw white people, I saw Native American people, I saw black people, I saw Hispanic people, I saw old, I saw young, I saw people coming together. I saw people out there giving away cold water because it was hot. I saw people come together of all genders, sexual orientations, backgrounds, because there's room for everybody, should be, with Black Lives Matter, because all Black Lives Matter. And I saw people come together, and it was just a beautiful thing. And I saw a few people through the news and Facebook and whatnot who genuinely question what was the point of the Atlanta protests. Why hold up the highways? Why interrupt as people did, as we did? Why do that? And I understand that viewpoint. I get why people feel that way. I used to feel that way not too long ago. Okay, I used to question why do this? How is this really going to solve anything? But working more and more with Black Lives Matter, working more and more with great activists, I just want to share the conclusion that I came to. What I came to realize is that change and reform are not going to always come conveniently. It's not always going to be a situation where we're going to do it in such a way that everybody is going to be prim and it's going to be proper and everybody's going to like exactly what we do. People are getting shot in the streets. People are getting shot with their hands behind their back when they say that they have a gun, when they say they have a concealed permit, when they have a 4-year-old in the car, when they reach for their ID, when they're walking home with iced tea, sweet tea, and Skittles, when they get stopped for a ridiculous ticket like an improper lane change when they were trying to get out of the way of police like Sandra Bland, when an illegal chokehold is used on them like Eric Garner, and the list goes on and on and on. And we are tired. We black people, allies, we are tired of seeing people who look like us, people who could easily be us, people who could be someone that we know, and they become a hashtag. And you get to the point where you worry, will my children come home safe? Will my nephew come home safe? Will my father, will my mother, will my family, will my friends, will people I know, will they come home safe? Will they be prejudiced because of the color of their skin? Has their skin been weaponized to the point where simply by the way they look, it's assumed that they're more violent than they, in the case that they may not be, simply reaching for your ID. Now understand, I'm not saying that there aren't people who commit crimes, and I'm not saying that the police are all terrible. I don't make those kind of generalizations, and I'm not going to spend all my time saying, oh, this is who I am and this is who I'm not. I understand that cops have a difficult job to do. What I am saying is that we're out here because we want it to be known that there has to be accountability for what's going on. There has to be mechanisms in place so that when something happens, there is accountability, and there has not been any. To this point, if you have killed somebody, even with Freddie Gray, nobody went to jail. So you have a scenario where if you kill someone and use unjustified force, basically you get a desk job. You get to kick it back easier. We're not seeing accountability, but we see it in other areas. Can you go to work and not do your job or talk to somebody in any unprofessional way and keep your job? Are you not going to get some kind of suspension? Are you not going to be held accountable? That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. We have to have a system of accountability. And for many of us, we just feel like enough is enough. Things are not happening quick enough. We're not seeing what we want to see. So we're out here in the streets. And let me just add, this is not a scenario where this is all that we're doing. Okay, I encourage voter registration. I encourage people to come together and get involved in local politics. Attend these meetings, get to know who the people are. Make sure you're registered for your address. Make sure that you're showing up for all the elections, the local elections, the federal elections, state elections, all of them. And build up black businesses, build up black ownership. I believe this is a multifaceted strategy that we must employ so that we can have justice and equality. When you look at our founding documents, they talk about we are all created equal. And I want to see where it is the case that we are equal, but we are not there yet. As I always say, the only group that had their rights from the beginning in this country are wealthy white land owning men. Every other group has had to fight for their rights. That includes women, that includes middle class poor men, even white men. That definitely includes black people, because we had to fight to be seen as human before we could even fight to get our rights. Native Americans and how they've been treated, Asian, Hispanic, Irish, German, Italian, the list goes on and on. So all we're saying is enough is enough. We want to see reform. I want to see accountability. I want to see a situation where we hold accountable the people who have the most power in our communities locally, and that is the police, so that we are not fearing for our lives when we have not committed any sort of crime and when we are simply looking to be upstanding citizens. I'm talking about people who should have nothing to fear, because we're not trying to break any laws, but we are afraid because of the color of our skin. So I hope you enjoy Bothersome Truth. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can share comments below, subscribe, share, comment, and I will see you soon.